guys! Welcome back to our channel, Beauty Made
Piece by Piece.
And today we are doing part 2 of festival makeup looks / inspirations.
If you want to see how we came up with these two very different festival-inspired makeup looks, then just please keep watching. So the first thing we're going to do before we start Festival 2 look is prime our eyes on camera. Now this is something we usually do off camera, but we decided with this video we want to let you in on some of the behind the scene things that happen.
I'm going to go for like a shimmer primer. Some good ones I have is this Physicians Formula. This is the shimmer eye primer, but also some off brands that are amazing. This is the Klein Color Shimmer Eyeshadow Primer.
It's amazing.
It really is. It's a really, really good one. So I think tonight though, I might mix the Klein Color and Physicians Formula actually. I'm trying to use different products and kind of like switch it up some. So I'm going to actually go into these Essence. One is called Essence Soft Matte in Velvet Passion. It's 01 Velvet Passion. And this is Essence African Queen Matte Shadow in Savannah Heat. I'm going to kind of mix these, and you know I like to do a full coat over my whole eye before I start anything.
I'm going to prime my eyes with this RX Concealer from Physicians Formula in the shade Fair Light and go in and set it with just like a flesh toned eyeshadow, and this is in the Color Workshop little palette.
We want to show you a lot of like the face stuff tonight, but we do have foundation on and of course brows.
So while we're priming, we wanted to take a minute to give you guys such a huge hug and a huge thanks for the wonderful reception you guys gave us for our first Festival Looks video. We were completely overwhelmed and just in awe of how welcoming and awesome everyone was to that video. We were completely like just taken aback by it.
We really were, and as you can see in that video, we had a blast making that. I mean, if you guys have been with us from the beginning, you know we love colors and glitter. Change of plans, guys. I'm going to break into one of my most expensive palettes. I want you to know I saved up a long time to get this palette, so nobody judge me. But this is the Natasha Denona. I can't remember if it's like the blue purple or purple blue. The name's not on it, it wasn't on it. I know a lot of people complain about that. But I am going to dip into golden beige right here and do that all over the lid.
Put your shields on?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm going to cut in half.
Not me.
To explain, I think our difference is I want that sharp, crazy line where she is very sensitive and she needs to actually protect her face. Like if you guys see videos when she starts wiping like too much,
like I'll have to go home.
Yeah, just leave, and like her face gets red and it's awful.
Yeah.
So, but I pretty much do mine to keep that like sharp look. So that's why I do that. And also when I feel like it just. They're so strong.
Oh, they're definitely super
They're really
strong.
good, and like I feel like my face is like, but
they're definitely like not the most comfortable, but
yeah. So also want to give a shout out to one of our. She's been there from the beginning, Sammy Parrish. She mentioned that she tried the BNPBP sponge applicator with her ColourPops. And that it worked, and we were so excited.
I knew it. I could feel it.
Right? That just made me so happy. I was thinking, that's right, girl, you go.
I don't necessarily have a foolproof plan. I just know that I want to go with warm tones. So oranges, reds, golds.
I know that I am going with greens with gold undertones and rose golds and golds. And pretty much, I want it to be very, like, romantic, like, unicorn, mermaid type this time. So that's what I'm going for tonight.
I'm going to start with Mustard from the Venus 2 palette, and I'm going to put that up in my crease. I might be doing a halo look, which also I think you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We're going to see where the hand takes me, but that's step one, is going in with Mustard.
Mine's the same pretty much effect. Like, I plan on a halo, but I can't promise anything. I'm going to break into the Morphine and Kathleen Lights palette I'm gonna dip into this like rosy, like a dusty rose here.
So pretty.
And just focus that in my crease right now as a transition color.
I'm actually going a little bit above my crease because Homegirl doesn't have much of a crease. I do have like semi-hooded eyes, so sometimes you gotta fake it.
Exactly. Now I go above my crease because Homegirl got some hooded. So, that's funny. That's kind of crazy how like two different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is actually turning out a little lighter than I thought. So I'm going to actually just dip in slightly, just mix the two red colors. Because I am going to be doing a pretty rose gold and I need a little definition there. And dun dun dun, I think I might actually do my first wing on camera, Lisa.
Camera wing. You're a brave lady.
I am going to dip back into my Natasha Denona shadow palette. This is called Calypso Blue, which is kind of weird. It has like, it's like a brown with green undertone.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pretty much put this over top of this. I don't want to cover it all. And I'm literally just going to use the same brush.
I'm going to take just a flat brush and I'm going to go into Mud in the Venus 2 and I'm going to start putting that on the outer and also the inner corners of my eye.
I am now going to go into my TZ Cosmetics, the Twilight Eyeshadow Palette. This color is where I want to live. I mean, I just think it is just insane.
Oh my goodness.
Right? So I'm going to take this color pretty much from the inner corner, outer corner, leaving a space in the middle, of course, as much as I can. And yes, I am bringing this down on my lid, and also it will be on my lid in the corner as well. So I'm just taking a clean, fluffy brush here and just going to buff out those edges there.
Now I'm going to go in with Jam, and I'm just going to add a little bit more color to the outer and the inner corners of my eye with that same kind of dome-shaped brush.
It's just going back to my clean brush. I'm going to buff this out up here a little bit, these harsh lines. If you can see why maybe I went into like that rose color first. Like, yeah, I covered it all up pretty much, but just slightly you can see a nice, a little something that somebody might be like, what is that, you know? And I just love that.
Okay, screw it, we're not doing a halo. We're just going to fill that bad boy in.
You go, girl. Now I'm going to dip into this color in the TZ palette, which is another dupe for the Urban Decay. I feel like this one has a little more of a green undertone. And I'm going to focus this more in my outer corner area. And I am taking this all the way in, but I'm not bringing it down onto my lid in the corner. I'm just kind of darkening up the crease there.
I take some mud and put that up in my crease because it's getting a little bit muddy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But that's alright.
Talking about Shop and Say again. Now, I bought these a while ago, so I'm not sure if they're still available or not. They were $1, and Homegirl made her own fishing box magnetic palette, because you literally get these shadows. They look like this. They're huge, and you just get them in a plastic case. So I legit, and like they don't fit in like a regular Z palette because they're baked. But I am going to go into number 11, and it is this dark, deep green, but it has a very golden undertone, and focus that straight just in my crease on the outer corner, just very detailed, very right in there. Maybe I shouldn't have called this a halo eye. I'm going to call it just a Franki eye.
There you go. I am going to take a BMPDP sponge applicator and take this Kathleen Light Super Shock ColourPop eyeshadow. And we need to brighten up these eyes, girl, because we're looking scary.
Now, I'm going to go into those same shadows. This is number 2, and it pretty much is identical to that TZ Cosmetics, but it doesn't have a lot of fallout. And this is what I'm going to focus more in my inner corner. Thank you. And then we are going to go to the final pretty color in the middle. And I think I'm going to actually wet my brush for this one as well. Because I want it to be like, bang!
Damn, girl, threw my head back.
Whiplash.
I am going to go in with another ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadow, one of our faves. This is Porter. We are all about Kathleen Lights tonight.
We are. Is that hers too?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's named after her dog. It's a beautiful
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
maroon shade
Oh, it's so
with some
pretty.
sparkle. We're going to add that to the outer part of our eye. Of our eye. Your guys' eye too, I guess. And
Yours
hers.
too.
Yeah.
Everybody's.
We're going to do that.
I'm going to use some of the Mario Badescu spray. Everybody loves Fix Plus. I can't really afford it. I think all of it works, but I feel like his is very healthy and I like it.
Smells so good.
Right?
You can use it on your hair, on your body,
You
on
can
your
use it on
makeup.
whatever, yeah. So I'm going to legit wet this brush, and it is okay to stick this brush in here because it's a big shadow.
I think in my thought process is like fire, summer fire goddess,
Nice. Mine is
mermaid goddess.
mermaid unicorn goddess.
I like it.
I got to be it all. I'm just going to do a really nice blend. I'm going to dip into something.
What you gonna dip into, girl?
I'm not sure. Probably my old favorite. Maybe this gorgeousness. Talk about Shop Miss A tonight. I think these are from the same brand actually. This is Giove. This is the eyeshadow in 02, and I'm pretty sure this was the same brand as these are. And I mean, guys, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is just shimmer, insaneness, gorgeousness. So I'm just going to slightly tap into this and just blend out a little bit.
I'm just touching up my mustard.
I think I might actually dip into this. It's the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, but they have this color here called Pop of Light, and it's like a matte with a little bit of like a sheen. I think I'm gonna dip into this and try this one up here.
I'm going in with the NYX Prismatic eyeshadow in Fireball, and I'm just going to take that on a small brush. Still trying to build up a little bit of definition and a little bit of color in that outer corner of my eye. Alright, so we're going to take our shields off for now. Maybe they'll go back on in a little bit. We're unsure.
Mine will, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely clean up some.
Yeah.
And just, whew. Definitely only drawback from this cheesy palette especially is the fallout, but I think the color payoff is worth it. And if you do your eyes before your makeup, it's no problem. You take a wipe it off and do your stuff. So I am going to start on the center of my eye, which I am going rose gold, just gorgeousness. I got glitter to match. I'm going to start out with one of the prettiest eye pencils I've ever gotten from LA Colors. This is the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cherry Blossom, and it is just legit a gorgeous like rose gold color, and I'm going to fill in the center of my eye and then of course top that with shadows.
I'm going to go in with this Mori Naive Diamond Glitter Eyeliner in this like bronze color, and I'm just going to do a small thin line on my upper eye line. And just a tip I find, I like to bring my halo color up into my crease as well, so when your eyes are open you can still see it. Now I'm going to go into a palette that I absolutely love, and it was one of my first like high-end palettes and I just was obsessed with it, but I haven't used it in a long time. This is the Urban Decay Vice, the #1. And I am going to go into Provocateur, this gorgeous rose gold color. Now this one has a little bit more of a silver undertone, which you know I'm into the gold, so I'm going to add this first and then add another one on top. And again, I'm going to wet my brush, and because I want this very intense. So I'm not really feeling the gold or the bronze as much as I thought I was going to, so I'm going to switch it out. It's the same brand, it's the Mori Naive. And I'm going to go in, I mean, there's fallout everywhere. So I'm going to go in with this red on the upper lash line.
Now I will apply this and I'll apply the other color on top, but then I will go back in with that green. I think that's super important to go back in with those colors and just make sure they're blended flawlessly, you know? And again, this color has tons of glitter and tons of fallout, so like Lisa mentioned in the last video, you definitely want to just pat and pat and pat. So now that I did that kind of messily there, now I'm going to dip into the TZ Cosmetics palette again and go into this rose gold. And this actually has a gorgeous gold undertone, just like the rest that I've been using.
I'm going to take an angled brush too and take Fireball and take that underneath the bottom lash line as well. And since I don't use the shadow shields as the clean line, usually when I bring my liner up to meet the top lid, that's where I can tell where I'm missing some shadow, and I will go in and fill it in at that time. So that's what I'm doing right now.
And I'm going back into my rose golds here. This is from Physicians Formula. It was like the little stack ones. I don't think they really have color names, but just a nice like bronzy brown. And I am going to do a pretty dramatic wing with this and then go over it with like a more like goldish shade. And just something different, something unique. We will see. And yeah, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to put some tape on because I just want everything to be nice and sharp.
On top of that Fireball on my lower lash line, I'm going to take this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art Lid Line and Lash Duo, and it is beautiful.
Sorry.
Oh, and this is in the color Peach Prism, and I'm going to take the sparkle side. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand and take my ever trustworthy teeny tiny little angle brush and put that on top of Fireball just to add a little bit of sparkle.
If you guys watched our yearly ABCs countdown, we had mentioned a brand called Cara, and again, Shop Miss A. It's funny, I talked about them last night. And they are one of my favorite lash brands, and they're literally $1. And I don't love them because they're $1. I love the way they look, I love the way they go on. There's plenty of variety. Well, I ended up buying a few of the Cara brushes. And one you have seen we've been using around here is this very like awkward kind of like mini fan brush, but it's great for your eyes. This is the Cara K24, and thank goodness I picked up the Cara K20, and this is their angled eyeliner brush. When I first saw it, I thought, wow, that's a pretty thick like eyeliner brush, but I really, really love it. And I'm not positive, but I don't think it was over $5. So that's what I will be using.
I want to start with some loose glitter that I want to put underneath my eyes, but first I need to put some concealer underneath these eyes. And I'm going to go in with the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser and Brightener. This is one of our ride or dies. We love this. Yes. Cannot do without it.
This is the J-Cat You Glow Girl in White Goddess. And again, it has that gorgeous like yellow gold undertone that I love. And I'm going to put that over this because I still want this to be very soft and romantic. And then we're going to add the glitter.
Romantic.
So
I just set that concealer with this NYX Plum Cakes powder in Ivory, and then I'm going to go over it also with this Reserve Your Cabana highlighter by Wet n Wild.
I'm taking my same brush, that K20, I'm just going to wipe it off, and I'm just going to dip it straight into this highlighter and trace over the brown here.
And I'm just going to take this Milani Kohl eyeliner and I'm going to tightline and I think waterline with it as well.
Again, frog legs glitter.
Saving the day.
Saving the day. I have been dying to use these. It is this beautiful rose gold with stars, and I had planned on using this underneath. That's like my big thing, but I'm just going to use it all over because it is gorgeous.
And I'm just dragging Fireball underneath my eye, making a little grunge look tonight. The grunge festival.
It's awesome.
Grunge glam.
And then again, just super, super quick, you kind of want to just go back in with those main couple colors and just pat on the sides there. I'm going to add some concealer. I'm going to add my Instant Age Rewind and Brightener after I wipe off all this shit off my face. After I blend this in, I am going to bake just a little bit. I have found this new powder. It is by Party Queen. This is in the Ultra Definition Finishing Powder Oil Control Formula, #1 translucent. Has like this little pink tint to it, and I have been absolutely loving it. I think it's an overseas brand.
Alright, I'm gonna set my face. I know. Weird. I never say that, right? But this is actually a beautiful powder. This is the L'Oreal Gilded Glow Illuminating Powder. It's sparkly. It's awesome. It's hydrating. So I'm just going to put it on my damp sponge and put it on that way.
And I also like to take a lot of it and just pound it into my skin.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's really cool. If you never tried applying powder with a beauty blender, you really need to. There's something about it, and you just kind of push it into your skin. Now, also, being like a combination oily type of person, I like to like bake in between my eyebrows, any place that will get oily throughout the day. It really helps. I think we're both pretty much doing our everyday routine on our face, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, we're showing you guys the in and outs.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and start with my bronzer. This is everyday bronzer. I've tried so many different ones, but I always come back to this e.l.f. quad. This is the quad in just golden, and I love it. I take it all over my face.
I finally got a new Cheek Parade by Benefit, and I am so in love. And I'm actually going to use Hula tonight to contour. It is a very soft contour, but like I said, that's what I'm wanting kind of my whole look to be.
And then lately I've been going over that with the Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer from J-Cat in Coconut Island.
I'm also the type of person that I like to kind of chisel out. Even though I'm doing a more natural contour, I still like to kind of just clean it up a little bit. I think it just makes it look cleaner. And my new favorite nose contouring brush.
Yes.
This is also a Royal and Langnickel brush. This is the Triad Concealer brush, the BMD 211, but you can see it is shaped like a triangle, and I just think this part right here, or even going down the nose like that, is just so, it's awesome. So I'm gonna wipe this bake off my nose here a little bit. Go ahead and go in with the Hula.
And I'm going to be contouring with the Profusion Contour Kit today.
I'm going to first just dip into this Ciate London matte bronzer that I had gotten in an Ipsy bag. Because I like to use a matte and a shimmer. I think it gives kind of like a special dimension to the face.
Agree. I'm going to go in with this Essence Pure Nude Highlighter and be my highlight. Sweep that underneath my eye, down my cheekbone.
I'll be doing the same thing. Another new kind of favorite that I've gotten is, this is the BH Cosmetics Illuminate, the Ashley Tisdale. This is called Shimmering Sand. And it definitely has more of a cooler tone, which I enjoy. It is shimmery, but when I first saw it, I was thinking, holy crap, it's going to be like glitter everywhere. But I really like it. It's really not.
Ooh, I want to see.
Make sure you guys bring that down your neck. Blend, blend, blend.
To couple things that we got in that Ipsy one that like changed our lives that we
Exactly.
use every single day, and this was one of them.
Definitely. I have really fallen in love with these LA Girl Just Blushing Blushes. This one is called Just Radiant.
Just like some studs, different shapes that I'm going to start putting on my face before I move on to the glitter. So
I'm actually going to switch up to that that Shop and Say green color. It's about the same tone, but it doesn't have as much fallout, which I love the cheesy, but when it comes to that bottom part, I want as less fallout as possible. I might even wet my brush a little bit.
oh, you getting cray.
I'm getting cray. I'm making sure nothing falls on my face. I'm going to take, again, my favorite highlighter, the White Goddess from J-Cat, and I'm going to do this as an inner corner highlight real fast.
Time to play with glitter.
Play with glitter. And I'm pretty much sticking with that rose gold that I just can't get enough of.
Since we showed you a little bit more behind the scenes of doing our face routines, this time we're going to go off camera and finish the glitter and the other face applications, and then we'll be back with the finished products. We're back. These are our finished festival take 2 looks.
Yes.
I love them.
I love them too.
I think they turned out awesome. Again, not exactly what we were going for, not what I had in my mind at all.
But mine's the collars, but that's about it.
Same, yeah. But that's the great thing about makeup is you can sit down, you can play around. If it doesn't go one way, it'll turn out another way and be awesome.
Especially when you love it and the artist just comes out in you. We hope you guys had fun. We hope you really enjoyed seeing our, what we do to our face almost every day. And these festival looks, I think the last one I called, makeup inspirations, not even makeup looks, because that's what it's about, is for you to see this gold and take it to your own place or this green, and love it. Make it your own, and or do the same exact thing. If we'd be honored. If you do, leave pictures, leave comments. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Tag us in pictures, anything. I mean, we do that. We recreate looks that we see online. The great thing about being inspired by other artists.
Exactly.
If you guys are going to any music festivals this summer, please be safe, have fun, be kind to the earth.
Just be kind to people.
Yes.
In this world, it's very rare, and that's my most favorite thing about music festivals is when I get there, I feel like people really just love people, and I hope it stays like that forever.
If you had a good time hanging out with us, please hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. And you can do that by hitting the red subscribe button down below us.
Or at the end of this video, scroll over our faces and you can subscribe that way.
All of our contact information is down below, our Instagram, our email, and our Facebook page. You can reach us on any of those platforms. So we'll see you very soon. But until then, please remember that just like life,
beauty is a puzzle. You gotta take it
day by day.
And peace.
Bye, peace. Bye, guys.